Alright, hey guys, this is Steven Trinecki. I'm doing a spectate on Tyler1 versus Pants R Dragon on the ADC role. And I also believe that Jace is probably RF Legendary. So Tristana starts her E first so that she could get the push in first. Jenna shields the damage, dropped the bomb on the Twitch, getting some free damage. Jenna's playing really aggro, which is good. Let me switch this around. Gonna leave the camera right there. Drop a bomb on him, made him back off, get free damage on the Lulu. So far they're playing the lane really good. I think Twitch should win this matchup. He just backs away from the bomb and then just pulls his E right on the Tristana. But he's not an ADC main, so he doesn't know what the hell's doing. Tristana jumps on him. Free stacks, free damage. She actually got poked down quite a bit as well too. So Tyler1 didn't go for the door and shield start like this beta bitch right here. He still has a potion, which is good, but he's gonna have to pop it pretty soon. Got some good poke on the Janna. Got exhaust and a heal on both sides. And Tristana got a free kill on a Relentless solo. What the hell? That's kind of tilting. Watching Pants R Dragon on Twitch is kind of cringy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell that was. They almost did pretty good, considering they almost got the Tristana. So it's a cat minion. They're trying to push it in because Tristana obviously based. Now Lulu wants to base, but Pants R Dragon doesn't want to because it's frozen front tower, and that could be very bad. But it looks like they're just gonna re-engage on that and probably get a kill because there's no summoners bot lane. Tristana got, oh, she didn't get the reset. She got the reset now though. Might be a double kill. Jenna's gonna take that one, say thank you, and walk out. So they're just gonna push on this wave and base. Twitch has 2 long swords equivalent to the pickaxe that Tristana has, and Tristana has a kill on top of that and assist, so we'll see what she adds on top of that. Brawler glove and dagger with a pink ward. I like it. So there's freezing in front of tower right now. Zach is level 5. He's probably gonna be heading down bot side pretty soon. Looks like heal's coming up for both of them pretty soon. Same with exhaust is already up. Zach's trying to invade the red buff. Nilly's on Grom. Not a problem. Twitch is doing decent damage to Tristana. Look like he wants to go in. Jenna's baiting the crap out of this Twitch. And Zach turns the fight. Tristana gets one kill. Zach gets the other kill. Looks like they're gonna push this in. And it looks like it might be GG bot lane. So, by the way, I was looking at the runes. It looked like Tyler1 was taking 80 reds, armor yellows, attack speed quints, and attack speed blues, which is very good in my opinion. It's a high risk, high reward. He's not taking no MR, but getting the extra auto in could be the difference between your life and death.
Now there's a smell you can feel.
So Tristana's 3-0-2. She has a Zeal, pickaxe, and 2 daggers. Looks like Zach is coming around bottom, walking right into the Nilly. Looks like there's gonna be a fight in the jungle. Nidley got popped by Orianna. Kled's going in, probably gonna kill Orianna. Fail flash Orianna. Tristana went on the Twitch. Twitch flashed out. Zach might be going down. Good Lulu ult on the Kled. Looks like Twitch is gonna get a kill on Tristana. And that was pretty bad. I don't think they can get bottom tower. It's still full. But at least they get some alone time farm, try to catch up, and got a kill on top of that. But Tyler1 won't miss too much. He auto attacks the ward by mistake. Wanted to get the kill on Twitch, but he's out of there. So looks like Tristana missed like a caddy and maybe 2 minions. Not that big of a deal. Zach is on top of a ward. I don't think he really cares, because they're getting bottom tower regardless. Or they should be. Yeah, looks like they back off. Free tower. And looks like they're gonna reset after that. Meanwhile, let's watch this Kled dive this chase. Tristana decided to go top lane, try help out her teammates, because his Jace is absolutely getting shit on by the Kled and Nidalee camping the top lane. Twitch is getting some free farm bot lane, which is kind of shitty. Even though Twitch is out, he is still getting some free farm, and that could be a threat into the mid game. Kled's ult in middle, Orianna just walks away, not a big deal. Is seeing Tristana over a ward going towards Dragon. I don't think they're gonna contest it. Looks like it's a free Dragon. Jenna blocks the Nidalee spear. Twitch is thinking about going in on Tristana. So Twitch is level 8 now. Tristana is level 7. So he caught up in experience and in farm, which is kind of shitty, but it's not that big of a deal yet. A lot of fight for vision control. Nidalee's weighing down bot side. Looks like somehow they know, and they're just giving it up. There are 3 men in the Jenna. Tristana jumped in flash, ulted out, thinking the ult would kill. I think she miscalculated the ticks on the bomb. That is very unlucky. Wait, what's Zach doing? Oh, okay. Good. Looked like he's gonna run away for a second. So static civ, first item, into BF, pickaxe, and dagger. Pretty strong. Once Tristana gets static shiv, IE, and berserker greaves, it's usually her core items, and she'll start hitting pretty hard. As for Twitch, he only has blade and boots, along with a dagger. He's gonna need at least rune ends to be somewhat viable for team fights. Looks like Tristana's just roaming around the map trying to pick up whatever farm she can. as Kled is the biggest problem at the moment. Lulu tried to go on steal for that. Let's see if they want to 2 vs 1 this. Yeah, Tristana knew once it went invisible. She backed off immediately. Zach's coming topside though. Let's see what happens here. Jump over the wall, but random prediction missed. Very ambitious, I guess. If he hit, he could have ulted anyone towards Tristana. Looks like there's gonna be a dive bot lane onto the Jace that is 0-4. Don't think that's really worth unless you get the tower. Jace had to flash from the wall to survive that one. And they get a Rift Herald. Twitch has no mana, so I don't even think they could 2 vs 1 if they wanted to.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Guess he's just scouting so he could farm. Speed it up a little bit. Kind of farm fest right now. Nothing really going on. Looks like they're grouped middle. Fighting over for the chickens. A lot of sis pings going on mid lane. Twitch opens up on the Jenna with Blade. Jenna has to ult. Twitch uses E. Zach is going in. 1 vs 4. Flashed out. Jenna NATO to disengage. Nobody's there. Someone pinged the Tristana. Tristana's on the way. Dragon is coming up. It's gonna be Infernal Dragon in 10 seconds. Jace is trying to answer top lane. Zach is looking for an engage when the minions are pushed. Oh wait, it is not a Fire Dragon. That is my bad. I was looking on the top left. That is an Ocean Dragon. Jump onto Lulu, went a little wide. Tristana got a nice kill. Decided to back off. Not worth a chase of Twitch. Twitch pinked the Tri-Brush. Looks like they're trying to collapse. Chase is roaming down. Zach went on Nilly. Nilly had a flash. Looks like they're pinging the dragon. Nilly's on the golems. They get themselves a free Ocean Dragon. Klid's trying to go in the Oriana. Decided to ult out. End up saving his life. Jenna has Arden Sensor, which is really good for Tristana or anyone with a high attack speed. Pretty good first item, I think. Jace is picking up farm bot lane. Looks like there might be some action top. Never mind. Twitch is gonna base. Zach might get top farm, or Jace is gonna pick it up actually. Oriana's waiting for the blue, getting the Gromp meantime. Jen's trying to ward out the Baron. Tristana is a big threat now, i.e. Shiv, Berserker Greaves. Twitch still doesn't have a second item. Collapse in the jungle. Kled got dismounted. Jace is worthless, 0-5, doesn't matter. Kled gets remounted onto the Orianna. They're trying to regroup. Brilliant Soul had a good ult. Twitch opened up. Zach's trying to get him off Tristana. Nidalee got a good proc on the Tristana, and Twitch got a free kill for literally doing nothing. Well played. Pings are on Baron. Rift is still top from when they dropped it. It's gonna get a free tower. TP's going down for Baron on both teams. Brilliant Soul trying to peel. Doesn't look like they have enough damage on the Baron. It's probably going to be an NA throw. Zach is going in, trying to steal. It's not low enough. Decides, fuck Baron. I'm going to try to take one of you guys down with me. Nidalee's down. Overshots a Lulu. Orianna kills a Lulu. Tristana's here now. They might decide to start it themselves. Kled is one shot, but he has his mount, and he got it just in time. They peeled off the Baron. Zach almost died. Looks like they decided to get the Scuttle instead, and they leave Baron alone. Not bad. Gold is pretty much even. Red team has one more tower, 2 dragons, no barons. Jenna's getting those deep wards. Looks like they're pinging assistance on Baron because they don't have wards on it. They think red team's gonna start it, but they're all rotating topside, which is kind of weird. I don't know why there's 4 people there. Blue team could just push in the middle. Look like... what the hell was that? I have to watch that again. What the hell is that? Okay, so Twitch decided to walk in, get ulted, comboed, bursted down by Orianna. This is why Panzer Dragon probably should not play ADC or any carry role. Jace trying to get some free poke with the 0 damage that he has. They're starting the Baron themselves. Jenna's peeling the Lulu and Nidalee off. Kled's ulting in. Tristana's trying to peel back. Orianna's getting chunked, she's down. Kled's doing some work. Zach is peeling, pulling the Lulu and Kled together. Tristana killed the Nidalee, trying to re-engage on the Kled. Auto attack, flash out, got scared, reacted. Didn't know if the grapple was up or any abilities that the Kled had. Twitch is trying to open up on a 1-5 chase. Autoed up minion. Zach pulls him back, says get over here. I'm not done with you yet. Smites him down. Gets a free kill. Every time I change it, let's change that back to you. So at this point, I feel like the game's pretty much over. Looks like red team's gonna win. Kled's only fed one. You have Panzer Dragon. That is the next fed one, which you don't want. And it looks like Zach and Tyler1 and even the Ori have quite a bit of gold on them. And Jace is even pretty well farmed considering what happened. So dragon's up, it's a mountain dragon. They're fighting for vision over Baron. Kled opens up. Zac gets a nice 2-man knockup. Tristan is going in. 4 shots, the Twitch. Jumps on the Kled. Gets a nice triple kill, resets. Going after the Lulu, decides it's not worth the chase. Zac is pinging the Baron, and Orianna decides to help. They get a free mid tower. Probably inhibitor tower and maybe inhibitor. As long as... never mind, take that back. And they get the Baron. Tristana might try to solo the mountain. Pop the plant so that they can't come over. "28 minutes in, the gold lead is quite noticeably different now. It was over before, but now it looks like they have no hope in hell. So they have supers pushing middle. Looks like they're probably going to group top side. Twitch decides the base. Orianna might one-shot him again. The Luden's proc hits him. Looks like they didn't notice that. Tyler1 did. Gets bursted down, surprisingly. I thought he had that one. Yeah, free tower top. Looks like they might try to reset because Tristana is down. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Jace is going bottom. Jenna's de-warding and warding as well. Got a nice red buff on Twitch. Free farm mid lane. And it looks like they're grouped and ready to go. Looks like they're pinging bot tower. Orianna's going for the wave. 4 of them are stacked. Procs in the next wave. Nilly's here alone. Nilly does 0 damage to Zac. It is way too far ahead. Free tower. Tristana eats a Nidley spear. Redemption goes down. They're healed full. They just need to stall out for the mid to be pushing in. They got supers. Zac engages. They get the tower. Jenna peels the Kled. Zac uses Randuin's. They get an inhibitor. Zac is going in. Pulls the Lulu, Nidley, Orianna ults. Twitch opens up. Ooh, Twitch survives. Gets a triple kill. Gets a quadra kill. And not getting the penta. Not bad. So, I don't know if Pants or Dragon's trolling, but it looks like to me that he has 2 BF swords in his inventory. I don't know if he thought he was lacking the damage or what, but that doesn't seem right to me. But hey man, He's got the quadra kill. Maybe that was the reason why. Who knows? Janna's trying to defend the tower. Tristana's going in, getting chunked out. Orianna shields the Tristana. Lulu ults a Kled. Jace trying to go in. Janna flashes, Lulu flashes. Zac is pinging on the way. Looks like Orianna's going for the blue buff. Tristana's going for the red buff. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. They're getting some gold and resetting. Looks like they want the Baron that's up in 1 minute. Pushing on mid lane because they don't have supers no more. Dragon's also coming up pretty soon. They're dewarding mid lane. Pinging assistance top. Got some free poke on the Lulu. Orianna's going for top. Everyone else is grouped in mid lane. Kled is bottom. Looks like they're all gonna be rotating top side now. Zac is looking to pick. Nilly's hitting her spears on the Janna. Jace is looking for some kind of poke. Looks like they're pinging the Baron. Jace might be caught out here. They finally realize they could go on the Jace. Decide not to go for Baron. They're trying to save the Jace. Jace getting a nice engage. Redemption goes down to the blue team. Tristana almost gets bursted. Twitch opened up with his ult. And he's still alive with GA. Tristana says, I don't give a fuck. Went in, popped his GA. Orianna's trying to stay alive, hiding the Kled. Kills the Kled before he even gets a chance to mount. Twitch is still alive. Weird, he had like 2 ticks of poison and pulled his E. Nidalee almost killed the Orianna. Killed the Orianna. Hourglass. Zac jumps in. Kills the Nidalee. Going on the Twitch. He might need to get out of there. And he went down to the Venom stacks. And Pants Are Dragons Twitch is 12, 5, and 5. Versus Tyler1 that is 11, 5, and 9. Decided to go Bloodthirster, i.e. Rapid Fire Cannon Static Shift. Pretty good. Maybe that GA on Twitch is what stalled them out for that fight and put them back in the game. His GA is down now, so if they engage on him, it should be GG. They just need to take Twitch out of the fight really early, as he's one of the main sources of damage for the team. Looks like red buff's going on Twitch. Tyler1's gonna reset, get a BF. I think he got the BF for the GA. I think that's how you build it now. Nidalee goes down to the Jace. Jace is most likely dead here. They're chasing the Jace. Jace went down. Pinging assistance. Orianna's caught out. Doing her best to stay alive. Twitch gets ulted back by the Tristana. Looks like they're gonna reset. No, never mind. Zac went in. Has his passive. Tristana kills the Kled. Zac gets back up. No big deal. Probably gonna get free Baron off this. Dewarding along the way. No one's even trying to stop it. Tristana decides base first, get the GA, and then get the red buff. Longer duration on the buff. Pretty smart. No need to get it and then waste it for just farm mid lane. And he bases probably for a pot. He got the red pot. Looks like they're all gonna group bot side now. Jace is top. And Jenna's trying to get some wards for the Jace. Maybe we'll meet up bot. Maybe they're gonna group middle. Cled's looking for an engage on the back line. Kind of a bad team comp for him. They have free inhibitor. They're rotating bot side. Someone's pinging the wave, probably Orianna. Trist is getting free damage on the Kled. Redemption comes down. Orianna decides to go for the wave when there's no tower here. They decide to engage, which is very smart because Orianna's trolling. Zach's looking for that engage, decides not to. Jace is poking him. Orianna finally comes to the fight. Looks like another free inhibitor. Could lose that, was it Colossus or Gargoyle Stone Plate? Nice stun on the back line. Lily's lives with the skin. Holy shit. Somehow they turned that fight around. Lily's on the flank though. Healed up quite a bit. So you're trying to kill a Jenna. It's a good try, but she did miss. Huh. They're gonna try regrouping once again. At this point, gold doesn't really matter all too much. Everyone has roughly the same amount of items. All comes down to team fighting or some idiot getting picked for free. So the last objective is top lane. Everyone's pinging the Orianna. Jenna's going back to get the movement speed for a passive for the Orianna. Top tower's half to, or damage to half health. Twitch wants to go in on these two. He's very smart, except for his melee range with his ult onto the Orianna, and he paid for it with his GA, and then went back down once again. Tyler1 went in, got his resets, cleaning up the back line. Zach pulls Colette away. They realize not worth the chase, that they could just end the game. Jace is TPing in on a minion, stalling it to stay alive. Free tower, another free tower. Zach's going in, saying I don't give a fuck. And Tyler1 ends the game 13, 5, and 10 versus Pansar Dragons Twitch, which is 13, 6, and 7. Not bad considering he's only a jungle main, and that's the only thing he's good at. But to be fair, he got a lot of free cleanup kills, so it is what it is. Pretty good game. I enjoyed it. See you guys around.